Hello. So I think I have forgot to share that I'm live. So bear with and we'll get there. Excuse me. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, and I have an online shop. It is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. .co.uk, emmashappyplace.co.uk, and my Facebook group is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. If you would like to join. But hello. I am just going to do this because I did forget to share that I was live. And then I'll be right with you. Hi, Helen. And also, as you come in, if you wouldn't mind to like and share the live and all that jazz, that would be fabulous. And then we will get going. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Brenda. Hello, hello. So the paper flowers, the plan was, oh, I've lost it now, to do paper flowers tonight, but I'm kind of thinking Sunday because I've got a plan. So tonight we're just going to play and see what happens. Oh, just bear with. There we go. Right, done. Done. Hi, Alice. I've just gotten your message, Krista. Obviously. Hi, Krista. Not Alice. I am okay. All good here. Just me. Are you all right? Hi, Caroline. So I've got the new Wild and Free kit here. And let's have a look and check. I haven't snuck anything else in it. I've been ever so busy. I feel like all my mojo's come back. Right. So I have put the template on in the group. What on earth is that? That's instructions for something. That shouldn't be here. There we go. There's loads of bits of kit. Hi, Jane. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Sheila. Right. So the Wild and Free kit. We're going to use some of these paper bits up, and we'll paint some flowers and things. And we're going to play in the art journal, but we're going to use paint with the brayer. It's a bit of rubbish. So you can see I had a bit of a thing with blue. So I'm thinking this one isn't from this kit, but I think it'll work well. And these is from the leaves. So we're going to tear some paper up basically. So we'll go with these ones, and I'll grab the brayer and some paint. You can shout colours it as if you want. Hi, Caroline. But I have got a brayer. So there's absolutely no plan here at all. Is there ever? And some paint. What colours? Shout some colours at us and I'll try and find them. I've been ever so busy. The lurgy is eventually gone, and I'm back. Thank you so much, Caroline. I do love orange, right? I do absolutely love colour. Love it. Right, we might have to go red and yellow to get orange, because do you know what it is? The room's an absolute mess. But because somebody keeps pointing out that it's a mess, oh, I know what we'll use. We'll use some metallic paint there. Because someone keeps pointing out that the room's a mess, I absolutely refuse to tidy it up. Which means I'm not stubborn at all. Right, so I've got that one. It's coral, but it'll do. And how about we use some brown, purple, green, lilac, blue, purple. We've got a teal, pink, orange. How about we go orange and pink? Right, we'll fluff all over me brayer. And I'll grab a different one. So all I'm going to do, this is a mixed media journal, and it is the, I can't remember which one, but if you do want to know, and I can send you a link, just messages. So this is the Prima orange one, coral. So it's like orangey. Oh, there we go. They've changed the pots of these to have a plastic lid now, and I think it's because the metal ones get glued on and you cannot move them. So it's orangish, and we'll just... This is it. As technical as I'm getting. How's everybody's week been so far? I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I think it's wishful thinking. Yeah, the more I'm told, Lauren, about tidying up, the less I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is get some colour going. And then at least we've got a base, and that scary white page has gone. There we go. I love that. I love that already. Should we just leave it there? Abstract. We can see the shine on them. They're lovely. Now, I'm not normally a shiny person, but I think I'm coming to love it a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this, I think. And all these are different patterns. Slightly different. Similar but different. And I'm thinking we should grab some paste. I will dry the paint off first because I think we might throw some embossing powder at this. It's been a while since I've done that as well. Good splats and done. Just a sentiment. Perfect. I love orange and pink together. In fact, I was doing something with orange and pink earlier, but I don't think I can show you. Excuse me. You should see what I've come up with, though. Honestly, it's like I've been down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theorists and everything the past, how long has it been? 4 weeks since I've had this cold. And the last couple of days, I'm back. It's on the website. I didn't design this stencil, but it's on the website. I don't think there's many of the ones I've designed left. I really need to sort out some more. I know we've got the mask, the flower mask, and the shapes one is there, I think. I know, Helen, bless you. You're waiting patiently. You're doing better than me. But everything I've got now, I did actually tidy the stock room up. I'll say stock room because it's a spare bedroom, but still. And yeah, that's that kind of, Lauren, that's what I kind of like. I like to keep it fun. As much as I do like the vintage and the gothic and everything side, everything that I seem to do seems to have a colour in it. Even the vintagey side of it, I seem to have bright colours in it. I can't help myself. It just makes us feel happy. So I'm thinking, now I kind of want to work in some collage here, but I do want something in the background. So maybe it's at an angle. And I keep using this one. I love it. It reminds us of like cobblestones. Again, I'm not overthinking this. I'm just slapping it on. And the camera is pretty much up my nose. So if I'm loud, I'm sorry. There. That's it. No overthinking. Just slap it on. And the thing is, if it gets squished and things, it stops everything else having to be totally perfect. If you try and make everything perfect and one thing goes wrong, you're going to notice that one thing. Yeah. Everything I have got on the website now. The vellums, I'm still working on getting them back. I really need to speed that up. Always clean your stencils off after you... Oh. Yeah, I've been so busy in here. It's insane. Even Christopher came and asked if I was okay earlier because I hadn't left the room for a while. So I ended up going out for a walk. I must have been quiet. So if you do walk away and leave one of your stencils to get paste or something all over, you can just pop it in a bowl of water with a dishwasher tablet and then it should all wash off. Right, so we've got pinks and orange, and I'm going to totally throw some red at it. So I'm going to use this one. It's Candied Apple. It's still confident. They must be safe. Again, I'm not bothered about it being totally perfect. And this is a Tim Holtz Distress embossing powder. I will throw some dark at this because it might start to look a little bit sickly, but we'll be fine. And it is a big book, this one. Always put your embossing powder back and put your lid on, or else you'll end up with it on your knee. Speaking from experience. Yeah, I put things safe all the time. It's very annoying. There we go. Now this bit here, you paste the chance to boil as you melting your embossing powder, but it's absolutely fine. It just adds more texture. So I'll lift it up. I don't know if you can see. Can you see all right, or is the book too big? Do I need to move you up a little bit more? Very strict stroking place. I put things away safe when I think I'm going to use that, but I don't want to use it too much. Good, I'm pleased. I love the art journals. You're making for yourself then. You're not doing it for anybody else. You can use all your good stuff that you're saving for good. I'm going to make a 2024 journal. That's the plan anyway. And I'm going to fill it up because we've got lots of stuff planned this year. And Christopher's coming up 15, so it's not going to be long until he doesn't want to hang out with us anymore. But we're pretty much there now. I'm just bored. So it does take a little while. I'll try and get it as it goes. And then embossing powder does stick to wet paste. If you try and do it when it's dry, it'll just fall off. Right, I've pulled it out a little bit. If I pull it any further, I'll bang my head on it. It's in a really weird shape, space, so that you can see everything. But also so I can see the chat, because having Facebook and YouTube on at the same time, are they? You can see it's starting to change. You see it? Now I'm thinking some dark splats, black maybe, or we'll do some collage and then splats. So we're getting there. You can see it's starting to change. And the only reason it's taking this long is because the heat tool is a gentle tool, but it's because it's on wet paste as well, so it's got to dry the paste at the same time. There we are. We've got some heat going on now. Oh, Sarah, what do you fancy making? Why not a journal? I have got something planned coming up in the next few weeks. I was going to try and do it sooner, but I sort of decided I wanted something else for it. So, but I will be doing it on YouTube, so you can play along. And I'm thinking about it being like, what do you know how I do the Colour Your World once a month, which is next Sunday, by the way. I did the coffee live on Sunday night, gone, for ideas with coffee. Nearly there. That'll do. I'll just leave the book open after. But there, can we see it? How it's gone shiny, but it's still got the texture there. So that's that. Now, let's get tearing. Who gets itchy with tearing paper? Hold on, I'll have to move you down a little bit further because it's an ongoing project. It's going to be for... I'm not going to say anything else because, you know, I want them all torn. Like that. Keep all your bits though, remember, because we can do the Franken paper. I'm going to go in with this one. So if you pull it towards yourself, you don't get the white edge. Pull it away from yourself, or it might be vice versa. Hold on. Yeah, away from yourself. A white edge towards you, you don't, apparently. Doesn't seem to work for me. I want this rainbow, but I want it torn out. Bear with. If I do it far away, we'll end up with... And I use the term rainbow loosely because it's just rainbow shaped. There we go. And I want that bit there. But... maybe darken it down a little bit with one of these. The Frankenberry. Honestly, it's so cool, isn't it? Just to... I've got all my bits in an envelope that are die cut, and we need to do something else with them. But we could obviously work it all into this new project. That's my chair. That noise is my chair. So I'm thinking that, and we'll underlap it and overlap it so it's not as covering everything. And I want the Distress ink and my sponge, and now we'll just ink the edges of everything with an inch of its life. I do already have some of the flowers painted, but we will paint some. Or we can use alcohol markers. You tell me what you would like to do. What would you like us to use? Would you like us to use pencil even? I'm not the greatest with pencil. I'm better with pencil over the top of alcohol ink or watercolour. The Franklin paper. I hope so. I do hope so. I like the name of it, to be honest. Imagine having a journal with loads of Franklin paper in. Especially a Halloween journal. The Franklin journal. The whole thing made up of scraps. No problem. Alcohol markers it is. And what colours are we thinking? Right, glue. Again, mine's the Cosmic Shimmer glue. PVA, anything will do as well. It's whatever you fancy. So I'm going to glue these down, but I'm not going to flatten them until I work out where I want everything. Like 100%. I think that there. And then possibly that there. And you can easily move them if you're not flattening them down. I mean, they will stick, but it's not set in stone. Possibly even could have that there, the rainbow, that there, and then that there. I'm liking this one better. Yellow and blue go with rainbow, no problem. Then we'll tuck that bit under there, like that, and then we'll flatten. That'll do. I'm happy with that. If you hang fire, I've got a plan. I can show you. Watch this space. Right, now to me that is very much so I'm going to grab some dark. Which dark do I want? Possibly we'll go dark blue. Hi, Ronald. I need to clear a space, if that's at all possible. Actually, before we do that, do you know what I do like to do? If I can find it. If not, I'll go around it after. Actually, no, we'll do it in this. I know you've got no idea what I'm talking about, but this here, it's like the really, really dark blue. Like the Payne's grey. Yeah, there's definitely a plan and a full tutorial and everything. Why is this stupid thing not working? Right, that can go in there. Grab a different one. Right. So it's acrylic paint, but if you add water to it, it'll work kind of like a watercolor. And all these edges, I'm just going to go around. I will take some off the brush and pull it out. Again, I want shadow. I want it to look like it's supposed to be like that. And you can even, because I mean, technically this is like the Franken papers, a collage, but sorry if you can hear us breathing. I'm very close to the camera. Hold on, what's going on with that? Under here. Let's have a look. That looks alright so far. And then once the camera's up, I cannot move anything. I feel like a hostage in the room. Oh, I tell you, speaking of hostage, we had a visitor last night and they kept us in the bathroom for an hour. I had to beg Christopher to save us from the 8-legged intruder. It was horrendous. It was massive. Hi, Kelly. Are you all right? I was waiting for your message. Any news? I am gonna messages, Kelly. Just go around the edges here as well of this. And it is acrylic paint, so it will paint onto pretty much anything. And then, yes, I'm liking that so far, but I am gonna add quite a few splashes around because I feel like the background is too pink with what we've got going on. And we can always ink around the edges as well, or watercolor around the edges to change it. Oh, that's good. No bother, I'm just checking. When I didn't hear anything, I didn't dare message. There we go. So I will dry that off just before I move on, just a smidge. And then I absolutely hate spiders with a passion. You've no idea. You know, Janice of Create and Craft, she's terrified of them, but I don't think she realises she's got like a... I mean, when I say I didn't like them, I didn't explain that I'm exactly the same as like I would climb a tree to get away from one, even though there's probably millions in the tree. Oh yes, my ATC went off today. I've forgot 3 days in a row to post, but they have gone today. All orders from the website have gone as well, so I'm completely up to date. So feel free if you want to order more. I've been busy. I'm so excited now about everything. I'm starting to think I just have a cough forever. Right, we're going to move that out the way for now. And we're going to pick some flowers. So we've got these ones. And actually, I'm confused now. Oh yes, we've got these ones. We have the daisies. We've got plenty leaves, which are already coloured. We have the scribbly flowers, which are already coloured. And we have the big sunflower. I'm all over it. Well, February's Valentine's Day, isn't it? And you can guarantee I'm not doing that. Well, technically in this one, I did add a sentiment that says, I would pick you every time. So I thought that's Valentine's Day enough. Paint the flowers pink. Or have we got a preference on the flower? And the colours were to match the rainbow, which is yellow and blue, wasn't it? You like the first ones? No, but they wouldn't do those in blues. I'm just going to grab an alcohol pen. And again, they are the Crafters Companion ones. Whoa. Because I chose them because they'll probably always be available. Right. Now these ones I already have got some already coloured. So I'm going to go in with the lightest colour all over as usual. And we'll see, all right, do you want to be moved in a little bit further for this? Can I do it? There we go, I can see a bit better as well. Oh, lightest colour first. And these ones are the tricolour ones because you get your light, medium and dark in it. There we go. So light all over. And then you go to your medium. So on the petals, your flowers, the top of the petal would, by rule, really would be the lightest. But you can do it like dark from the top down, light at the bottom. It's completely up to you. And then back in with your lightest again to blend. And always work on another bit of paper because alcohol markers by nature go through. It's because it's pushing the colour through so you get the blend. And then to the dark. The colour is amazing. And the colours are duck egg, carabine and aquamarine. And then the darkest at the bottom. The darkest would be where the petals overlap. And here they would be really, really dark down the bottom here. I mean, if you're like me and you take pictures of random people's gardens and you look at flowers a lot and then think you've made them up yourself, Jane, I still don't know where I've seen that flower. And then back in with the medium. So you go over your dark just as high as you went with your middle colour. You don't want to go right to the end because you'll be making the end darker. And that will blend. And then all over again with the lightest. Yeah, it's a hint of green in it, I think. It's like the Caribbean Sea, isn't it? But if you wanted even more blue, again, don't worry about going out the lines. If you just go in with your pencils, which I can't help myself, I have to do it. You can pull in even more. So again, not pushing on hard with your pencils because once you've pushed on really hard with your pencils, it burnishes the colour in. Like on and you can't go over again. With another colour. Oh, all around here. And I'm not going up as far as with the darker pencil as I did with the dark colour, so you can start to see all the different tones. And then and then I'm going to go even darker again, if I can locate it. And it's a really dark blue. Again, and you can go in just in the very, very bottom, you know, where it'll be really, really dark. There, you've lost us now. I'm concentrating. It's totally mindful colouring and I love it so much. But there, you can totally see how different it looks. And you can even go into the top with a hint of another colour. So the greens. How about we'll add a little bit of orange just at the top and see what happens. Okay, not pushing on too hard, but we've got orange on the paper. And just very lightly, you can always keep going over the top of it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then go in with your white pen. These are the Posca pens, and they're not a hold on, I'll find out for definite. I don't think they're a wax. I think they're a wax. I'll find out, Kelly. They're a normal pencil though. They're not watercolor pencils. There you go. They might not be. They might oil pencils is what they are. There we go. Just adding some highlights to the very top and the bottom, but it totally changes the way it looks. Just adding those white highlights, adding the hints of the dark, and it starts to look Colouring Envy. It's just practice, honestly. I mean, this one here, this is just watercolor. Literally watercolor. All I did was I dropped the pink and then dropped some blue in the top. But to completely change that, I would go in with a darker pink. And these were done at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was just sitting and I thought, I'm going to colour in. So it totally changed any colouring that you've done in the middle of the night and you wake up next day and think, what on earth was that? And I'm not about staying the lines. That's why I cut everything out. But if you die cutting, I would stay in the lines. This one. So how to fix colouring you're not keen on. Back in with pencil, and then I did the blue at the top. Start to pull down your blue. Again, not pressing on too hard. And the best thing about these Colour and Create kits is you get so many. I bet by the time you start colouring one, by the time you get the end, it's totally changed. And then I would even in the middle, to blend it out some more, go in with some white. And that will hide any kind of the most valuable thing I've learned is how to hide a mistake. So whereas you can still see it, I would go in again with some more pink, and then by the time you cut that out and add your white highlights, it'll totally change. And again, your highlights and things, if you keep them like sort of going smooth and follow the lines around, I mean, it's not always possible, but it does help. And the more you do it, the more practice you get. Practice makes perfect, really. And I mean, I'm far from perfect with what I do. It's just I prefer to do this over anything else. Could you really watch us all day long? I think it's boring, the colouring. Like watching me colour. I always feel a bit guilty when I sit and colour in for too long. But it just totally changes the way it looks. And these ones here are alcohol markers. This one's a dark red mix, pink mix, or magenta. Then your yellow and your orange. And then over to these ones, these are watercolour again. And I used a Tipp-Ex pen. I don't know why, I was just messing. But all I've done is drop the colour in. But how I'll fix any sort of messing about will be with the pencils. And so it's great now to find all my bits. So I've got all of these already coloured. That's for Sunday. I've got the book box that we made last week. And I do have these stickers in the mauve grey on the website as well. I've got them in another colour. But the other colours are coming back in soon, hopefully, if the postage system wakens itself up again. Saying that, I did think they would be longer than they took this time. So there we are. I'm going to bring this back and I'm going to grab the die cuts. So these are the pre-cut die cuts. There still is a few of these on the website as well. And I'm thinking We'll have a big one of them. And some of the circles. So we can tuck some of the circles underneath the back. Oh, Kelly, bless you. Thank you. I do keep thinking, you know, when I'm sitting just on my own and I decide to colour, and I keep thinking, oh, I should be filming this and then I do videos and things like that. But as much as I think like that, I don't do it because crafting is actually... It's Susan AMSR. Do you want us to stop talking? Does anybody like AMSR? Am I the only one that really doesn't? It makes us itchy. There was one video I did and I tried to stop talking and I physically couldn't stop myself. I even said I'm trying to stop and it just won't stop. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Hi, Carol. There we go. So that is essentially our background. I will go around these edges with the dark though, because it'll bring your eye in more. But now, this is the fun bit where we get to build up a bouquet of whatever we like. So orange for the background. And we do have, oh, I'm liking that already, just like that. What do I think to that? I just like that. And I love the little fat daisies so much. The chunky scribble daisies. I don't have them. Right. I have to admit, mind, my AMSR is Dr. Pimple Popper. See, I have to go like to the disgusting side of it. I can't just watch, oh, the person that throws the glass jars and the bottles down the stairs and it just smashes to smithereens. Of course, it wouldn't be a tidy one. Or what am I thinking of this anyway? I'm loving that already. Just the two building it up. I love that. I'll add some white highlights to this one. And this one here, I went over the scribble with a white pen as well. I'll add some highlights while you let us know if we think we need different flowers. Again, these ones, because all the scribbles on the same size, it's a little bit more difficult to add the white, so I just added in wherever. Yeah, Maury, honestly, I can't get enough of it. Christopher, now, he's starting to get pimples and stuff. Just avoids us like the plague if he gets one, because I'll attack. Daniel won't let us anywhere near him. I mean, not that I blame him. I actually paid Daniel to let us have one of his ones. He wanted money to do something. So I bribed him. I don't know if that makes us a bad parent or not, but nah. He's made it to 22 perfectly well. There's nothing calm or soothing. Like, even the colours I use are a bit of a riot, aren't they? No, Lauren, you do the AMSR. Don't Emma, whatever it is. That make it sound like it's a disease. With your flicking of your paper and the tapping of your nails. By the way, your nails are always lovely. But it does, it makes us want to cry a little bit. See, Sheila, we really are one person. It's scary. I mean, obviously you're not as dippy as me, but that's saying something. That's quite hard. I'm thinking I might just have that one there. I love that as is. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to that, you know. Hang on. There. I'll take a proper picture when we're done. But I love that as is. Do we need a sentiment? Should I make it a Valentine's one? That's your Valentine's. Look. But always sort of step over the lines, don't you? Flowers don't tell, they show. I like that one. I got quite deep with these, didn't I, actually? What else have I got? When in doubt, add flowers. You know how it's always, if there's a spot, a fingerprint, add a butterfly. I thought flowers. Colour your dreams in flowers. I love you. See, Valentine's Day. sometimes the little things in life are more than enough. Now, isn't that true? I've got a thing for flowers, Lauren. I love to draw them. But the next kit, it has nothing to do with flowers so far. So far. In fact, I think you might all be a little bit surprised. It's something I've never done before. It's not yet, though. Don't get too excited. It's not yet. We've just brought this one out. And I've got the other thing I've got planned. So I'm not going to mount this one onto black. I'm just going to pop it up here. And I'll go around it with a pencil or watercolour pencil if I want. But there we go. I will reveal a picture. I'll pop it on YouTube as well. I keep forgetting about the community page on YouTube, you know. But I'm really pleased with that, and I love the. Listen, I haven't drawn dragonflies for ages either. Ooh, there's a plan. Send us a message if you want dragonflies. I am going to love you and leave you there, though. Thursday night, if there's anything you want us to do give us a shout and let me know. I'm working on the competition for the Facebook group. Jane, I'll sort it out with you. I'll add your entry when I come to do it. Sunday is Colour Your World, and the colour is coffee and orange. And we're going to use what we did on Sunday. Yeah, messages about Thursday, because I really haven't got any plans. Soon, Sarah, soon. I'm waiting on some bits coming. Very soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Like I say, I've just got to wait for the first lot of posts went missing with a load of stuff in. So it's all had to be resent, and I had to wait for some stuff to come back in with my supplier. But yes, I will love you and leave you there, because I'm going to start rambling on. Have a lovely Wednesday and Thursday. I will see you Thursday at 7. And messages if you want us to do anything, because seriously, I think I'm running out of ideas now. Have a lovely week, couple of days until I see you again. Bye for now. I'm not running out of ideas, Sheila. I'm fibbing. I just don't know what to do. Bye for now again.